Welcome back to ASHRE. This is Junior. Late today, Konami had a Silent Hill transmission and they revealed more information on their next Silent Hill title, titled Silent Hill Townfall. They didn't give us a release date, but I'm pretty sure this will be released around the same time as the last two Silent Hills. Silent Hill F was September and Silent Hill 2 was, I believe, October. So this is probably going to be released around that time frame. I created some notes and we're going to go through that, and I'll try to go through this as fast as possible. So this is developed by Screenburn, formerly No Code. Let's see, and I believe the writer is John McKellen. I believe this is a Scottish developer, or it's in the UK. It is published by Anna Perina Interactive. Our protagonist his name is Simon Ordell. Now Simon, it seems like he has an American accent. He's African American. So, but it seems like this game is set in Scotland or the UK. The location is called St. Amelia. This is a small fishing town. It is based off a village in Scotland called St. Monans. I'm not sure about the time frame because it has one of these small TVs. Now this, I kind of remember TVs like this. So these TVs, at least around this size or something like it, they were around in the 90s or the late 90s, definitely early 2000s. So the timeline for this is probably around that. Now, I asked the bots about St. Amelia. St. Amelia, I'll try to put it on the screen. St. Amelia refers to a 18th century Belgian noblewoman and nun known for miraculously crossing of a river, on her fish. So I'll just leave this on the screen, but you can take, I'm not sure if this is related. Now this is St. Amelia in the game. The location, it is a fish town. So St. Amelia, I guess she was riding on a fish. But so that's that. So the trailer starts off with a little TV. It's dialed in at 7.5 VHF and 45 UHF. And there's a number on there. I zoomed in. It's TPM-505B. I'm not really sure if that has anything to do with it. So the trailer opens up with that. Next, we see Simon Ordell, our new protagonist. He looks like he's wearing a beanie. He's wearing a sleeveless vest, and he's wearing like a lumberjack shirt. If you can also see on his hands that he has like an IV or something like that, which kind of tells me that he was in a hospital or something. Now the trailer then goes to show him coming out the river or the river, and it seems like he is constantly waking up in the water, but there's something different. Now here on your screen, this is a screenshot of a sign. I guess this is different. Maybe the thing that's different about this is that he actually woke up in a different location or something. Maybe that's it. So on the screen, you can see it says, "Welcome to St. Alamina." The first ferry leaves at 8 a.m. Last ferry leaves, it doesn't show. Ferry leaving from here, it's from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. So I'm not sure if this has anything to do with the gameplay whether you can leave or not as far as the time frame. Ferry leaving from the lower beach from 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. It looks like the shipping company is called CEG. Later on in the not this trailer, there was a state of play early on, and there was this wording or the logo CEG, and it says, "Do not attempt to swim in the harbor and no authorized vehicles on site. He gets out the water and he sees this sign. You can see another sign. Nothing we can do until help arrives. Please stay safe. There's something, I guess this is the Silent Hill phenomenon, and there's nothing that they can do. They're stuck here. Next up, you see the heart. It looks like the town square, the heart of Saint Amina. For those we lost, you can see some signage. There's a sign. Whatever heart this town had, it has stopped. Okay, so it says, this town is ours. Save our town. Let the fairies in. Next up, we see our protagonist again, or antagonist, Simon Ordell, and there's a number on the door. I believe it is room 204. Next, he's looking at the CRV TV. Next, we see a sign, we need the truth, and he looks at a revolver. So he looks at his wrist. It has that IV attached to it. I'm not sure if I have the screenshot, but he clearly, it looks like he has come from a hospital. His hospital bracelet, it says, let's see, 15/10/59. So I believe that is his birthday, October 15th, 1959. In present day, that would make him present day 66 years old. Now, when I first saw him in the trailer, I was like, oh yeah, I guess he looks kind of 66. But no, just looking at the high resolution images, it doesn't look like he's 66. So I believe this probably has happened in the 90s. The first Silent Hill, at least it was released in the 90s, so maybe around there. So it's 2026, so that would subtract 6 years, 60, and that's 20 years, so that would make him 40 years old. His hospital bracelet also says blood type A+. You can see that it is clearly, this is a first-person game or first-person shooter. It seems like there are melee weapons and projectile weapons like the revolver. Next, we see a monster sitting on the bed, some sort of IV or needle coming out of his chest. You also see, it looks like a classic type of Silent Hill monster, bandaged up or something like that. So I'm gathering from this, and he works at a hospital. Maybe he was killing people in the hospital or something like that. It really seems like they're copying, at least with this, they're copying like Silent Hill 2. You have this male protagonist. He seems kind of tortured, and so he's stuck in this town or something. What do you think? Are you excited